What's going on, people? It's your boy Leon Maz from Leon Talks TV, back at it again. So welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something super important: how to balance your happiness with your partner's happiness in a relationship. You see, we often hear that saying, happy wife, happy life. But what does that really mean for us guys? Does it mean we have to sacrifice our own happiness to keep our partner smiling? So let's delve in and explore this together. Understanding the expectation. All right, let's start with the basics. Many women seek a man who can offer safety, stability, and happiness, and that's completely understandable. However, the challenge arises when men feel they must prioritize their partner's happiness above everything else. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a superhero and your mission is to keep your partner happy at all costs. Considering that in today's social media, we are required to be damn near like superheroes in the eyes of the modern day woman, right? Now that's a lot of pressure, right? It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with bricks. Everywhere you go, eventually it can weigh you down and make you feel tired and stressed. You see, men are often seen as providers, and high-value men usually have these means to offer women safety, stability, and happiness. However, this should not come as the cost of their own well-being. We all heard the saying, happy wife, happy life. And so have women. This idea is heavily promoted in the mainstream media, leading to the expectation that men must go above and beyond to ensure their partner's happiness, making it their sole responsibility. Unfortunately, in many cases, this effort is not reciprocated, resulting in a one-sided relationship where no matter how much you give, it never seems to be enough. I mean, it questions that makes you wonder how social media can brainwash a generation. I mean, because we never hear the phrase, happy spouse, happy house. This phrase emphasizes that both partners' happiness contributes to a better home. Understanding power imbalance. When men internalize the idea that their partner's happiness is their responsibility, it can create a power imbalance in a relationship. If one partner needs are always put first, it can lead to feeling of resentment and frustration. The responsibility of happiness. So let's dig deeper into the idea of responsibility in a relationship. If a man feels he must consistently meet his partner's expectation, it can become overwhelming. You see, this dynamic can lead of feelings of not feeling worthy. If he feels he's not succeeding in making her happy, it's essential that both partners recognize that happiness is a shared responsibility, not solely one person's task. The importance of reciprocation. Now, let's address the issue of reciprocation. If one partner is always striving to make the other partner happy but isn't receiving the same effort in return, it can create a one-sided relationship. This is where communication becomes crucial. If you feel undervalued or unappreciated, it's important to have a conversation about balancing the effort in your relationship. Maintaining individuality. Let's also consider the importance of individuality. Sometimes the pressure to keep a partner happy can lead to one person's suppressing their own interest and well-being. You see, it's essential for partners to have their own passion and hobby. When you nurture your individuality, you bring more to the relationship, making it healthier overall. Long-term relationship stress. Over time, the pressure to maintain a happy wife, happy life dynamic can lead to stress and conflict. If one partner feels they're always giving while the other is taking, resentment can build, ultimately harming the relationship. Both partners should actively work towards each other's happiness. That's where balances come in. The balance of happiness. Now let's talk about what a healthy relationship looks like. Your woman should absolutely be happy, but guess what? You should be happy too. Both partners need to support each other's happiness. You both have your own dreams, interests, and lives outside of each other. For example, maybe you love hanging out with your boys and kicking ball, and she enjoys painting, as an example. If you both take the time to nurture your own individual passion, you come back to each other's refreshed and happier. The red flags. Now let's talk about some red flags. If your partner thinks you should always put her happiness first, that's a warning sign. Imagine you're both on a road trip and she's the only one deciding where to go. If you never get to choose the destination, you might end up feeling frustrated and lost. A relationship should be a partnership where you both have a say. If you feel like all the responsibilities for happiness rest on your shoulders, it might be time to have a conversation about your balancing things out. Conclusion. To wrap things up, it's perfectly fine to want to make your partner happy, but not at the cost of your own joy. Remember, a healthy relationship is about balance. As the famous author and motivational speaker Tony Gaskin said, if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. So build your own happiness first. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. And let me know in the comments, how do you find balance in a relationship? I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.